All right, welcome back to the NY DFS 500 series. We left off opening up the document right here that I have up for the Second Amendment of the regulation for Part 500. Want to start with the 500.0 introduction. So I'm going to go ahead and read off the first paragraph. The New York State Department of Financial Services, DFS, has been closely monitoring the ever-growing threat posed to information and financial systems by nation states, terrorist organizations, and independent criminal actors. Recently, cyber criminals have sought to exploit technological vulnerabilities to gain access to sensitive electronic data. Cyber criminals can cause significant financial losses for DFS regulated entities as well as for New York consumers whose private information may be revealed and or stolen for illicit purposes. The financial services industry is a significant target for cybersecurity threats. DFS appreciates the many firms that have proactively increased their cybersecurity programs with great success. So right here basically is telling us why New York State Department of Financial Services has put this into place, and they are acknowledging firms that are already doing good work in this space. Right here on the second paragraph, it says, given the seriousness of this issue and the risk to all regulated entities, certain regulatory minimum standards were warranted while not being overly prescriptive so that cybersecurity programs can match the relevant risk and keep pace with technological advances. Accordingly, this regulation is designed to promote the protection of customer information as well as the information technology systems of regulated entities. This regulation requires each company to assess its specific risk profile and design a program that addresses its risk in a robust fashion. Senior management must take this issue seriously and be responsible for the organization's cybersecurity program and file an annual certification confirming compliance with these regulations. A regulated entity cybersecurity program must ensure the safety and soundness of the institution and protect its customers. So just to recap, I think I mentioned in the last video, this regulation is not overly prescriptive, so it gives you kind of some leeway of how you get there. Designing the system that best fits your organization, but still the end result still needs to be the same, whatever the regulation is that's being put in place. They're expecting you to do a risk assessment for these areas and decide how you want to proceed in putting this in place based off what the risk assessment shows. How mature are you? You know, basically how mature you are in achieving this regulation. So the last couple sentences is critical for all regulated institutions that have not yet done so to move swiftly and urgently to adopt a cybersecurity program for all regulated entities to be subject to minimum standards with respect to their programs. The number of cyber events has been steadily increasing and estimates of potential risks to our financial services industry are stark. Adoption of this program outlined in these regulations is a priority for New York State. So they're calling out that this is to protect the customers. And they're also saying if you have no program in place, there's absolute urgency for you to move swiftly to become compliant. If you already have a pretty mature program, it's almost kind of just seeing where you may have some holes or room for improvement, but you should be in pretty good shape if you already have a mature program in place. So that is it for today. We'll come back with our next video starting with 500.1 definitions. Thank you.